and Pakistan have exchanged lists of civilian prisoners and fishermen in each other's custody through diplomatic channels as part of their bilateral agreements on consular access signed in 2008. The exchange takes place twice a year on January the 1st and July the 1st. India has shared details of 382 civilian prisoners and 81 fishermen who were Pakistani or believed to be Pakistani. Pakistan, in turn, has provided a list of 53 civilian prisoners and 193 fishermen in its custody who are Indian or believed to be Indian. New Delhi has urged Islamabad to expedite the release and repatriation of 159 Indian nationals who have already completed their sentences. India has also called for immediate consular access to 26 prisoners and fishermen in Pakistan's custody who have not been granted access so far. Further, Pakistan has been asked to verify the nationality of 80 believed to be Pakistani nationals currently in Indian custody, this to facilitate their repatriation. India says it remains committed to prioritising humanitarian matters and notes that since 2014, over 2,600 Indian fishermen and 71 civilian prisoners have been repatriated from Pakistan, including 500 fishermen and 13 civilian prisoners since last year alone. Well, joining us to discuss this prisoner exchange, the lists that have been given and the confirmation that India is asking for, Ambassador Prabhu Dayal, who is a former diplomat. Ambassador Dayal, thank you ever so much for being here. This deal that was signed in 2008, seeing prisoner exchanges on January the 1st and July the 1st. Can you talk us through the significance and the context of this, specifically after the tensions that we've had after the devastating Pahalgam terror attack and Operation Sindoor? Will this exchange on July the 1st be different and have that much more importance because of what we saw militarily in recent weeks?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on your show. As you mentioned, the India-Pakistan Consular Agreement of 2008 mandates the exchange of lists of prisoners twice a year, on 1st January and on 1st July, to ensure transparency and to facilitate consular access for all those who are detained. And this agreement also aims to address humanitarian issues related to prisoners, including, ensuring their safety, security, and welfare. Now, there is no doubt that exchanging lists of prisoners between India and Pakistan is crucial for humanitarian reasons. And as you pointed out, it could also be a confidence-building measure in their very complex relationship. Now, the relationship has become extremely complex in recent months because of the Pahalgam terror attack and Operation Sindoor, which India carried out against terrorist sites in Pakistan, and which, of course, escalated because Pakistan retaliated. Nonetheless, the exchange of lists of prisoners helps address the plight of individuals detained in each other's countries and ensuring their safety, well-being, and also their eventual repatriation. Now, from my experience of having served in Pakistan and also having served in the Indian desk here in the External Affairs Ministry, I find that many prisoners, such as fishermen, are those who inadvertently cross into the other country's territorial waters and they get arrested. Similarly, there are many countries who come on visitors' visas and who overstay, and then they are, punished, they are detained, and they're imprisoned. So it's important that as soon as their sentences are over, they should be repatriated. And that is why exchanging the lists of prisoners ensures their safe return home and reduces the risk of prolonged suffering. Now, India and Pakistan today, as you pointed out, exchange a list of prisoners, and this, I think, is important in the context of emphasizing to each other that we are committed to addressing on priority basis all humanitarian matters, including those pertaining to prisoners and fishermen in each other's country.
Yes, absolutely. Ambassador Prabhu Dayal, thank you ever so much for